Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, we were watching some college football, and my dad ended up getting back from Tony's and Caputo's, so I've got a Tony's and Caputo's haul to share with you guys for today. But I realized at Tony's, I told him to get 2 bags of avocados. He only got 1. I also asked him to get like the Hostess. They had them, I think they might have been on clearance, or I don't know why, but they were 99 cents. So I was like, oh, pick up like a couple of those. But it did say while supplies last. My dad said though he couldn't find anywhere that they would have been, so I don't know why. They either didn't have them or they were like discontinuing. I don't think discontinuing them, but like maybe not having them at the store anymore or something. You know, like they weren't going to carry them, so maybe that's why. Or like they could have been getting new packaging, but he was like, I couldn't even find a spot, like they were all sold out or whatever. Then also too, I had him get the Jack's Link like jerky stick. It was supposed to be free with the coupon, and I think he got the wrong one because it was only 3 specific flavors, and it looks like he got the original and not like the, like, I think it was like spicy or like something like that. I don't think he got that. So that coupon didn't come off. So it was like $1.79, I think, or something like that. So anyways, it looks like Caputo's everything was right though. And not that like the other stuff wasn't, it was only the Jack's Links, but obviously the total was different than what I thought it was going to be because he only got the 1 package of avocados. And again too, if he couldn't find this stuff, like it was no big deal. But I asked him to get 2 bags of avocados because I've been having like avocado toast almost every day, and like, yeah. So anyways, let me share with you guys what we did end up picking up though at Tony's and Caputo's for today. This was everything we picked up from Tony's and Caputo's. This was from Tony's, and so with the coupon, the well, I guess the total for these items was $12.12. It does actually say the balance due instead of like the weird how like take off the coupons afterwards and then tell you the subtotal, and then yeah, it was weird, but it's not anymore, it looks like. So that's what my dad ended up paying. But the Sara Lee turkey breast was $5.99 per pound with like a digital coupon. It does say $8.99 on the packaging, but then the difference will come off. So like this took off $3.01. So it was about, again, $5.99 because it was a little under a pound that we got. So it was a little bit under that too. It was probably like $5.90 something. But again, that was a pretty good price per pound for turkey breast. Then they also had the nectarines, which were 99 cents per pound. And those, they rang up at $6.91, but then again too, the difference comes off, so it took $4.63 off because they were only 99 cents per pound. So again too, if we got about a little under 2.5 pounds, it was like $2 and, you know, like 30 something cents. And then the avocados were on sale for $1.99. It's a 5-count bag. I think they are like the smaller size ones, which are pretty much fine. Like if I need to, I can just use 2. But again, $1.99 for 5 avocados is a pretty good price. That's why I asked my dad to pick up 2 because that was the limit with the coupon, but it looks like he only got 1. And then like I was saying with the Jack's Links, this is like the snack stick or whatever, but it looks like picked up the original kind, which was not the one that I don't think, you know, again too, it wasn't included with that because it was like 3 specific different flavors, and I did write down those specific flavors. Like I think one was like a cheesy kind or something like that, but he just ended up picking up the original. So either way, he only ended up, I think that was $1.79, like I said. So that actually should have been completely free, so it should have been actually about $10 really that we paid for everything. Then over at Caputo's, which was right over here, we ended up picking up these items, which ended up costing $13.58. So we ended up getting 2 of the iceberg lettuce, which were 99 cents each. We picked up 2 of those, again about $2. The apples, I think we picked up the Gala apples. They were 79 cents a pound. We got a little under a pound and a half, so it was $1.07 for that. The green bell peppers were on sale for 99 cents a pound. We picked up 2 of those for a little under a pound, so it was just 92 cents for 2 of them, which again I think is pretty good because like a lot of times these will be 99 cents each, so the fact that I got 2 for less than that is pretty good. And then also too, the deli meat and cheese that they had, the provolone cheese, which was $3.99 a pound, we got about a pound for $4.17. And then the Polish ham, which was on sale for $4.99 a pound, we got about a pound for $5.21. So we were able to get our meats and cheese for this week, a couple produce things that they had as well. Jewel also has their Honeycrisp apples on sale, and they do have a lot of produce stuff that I'm probably going to end up getting this week. I'm going to end up getting a good amount of the produce stuff over there at Jewel this week, so that's why they did have some decent deals. And like we ended up doing a lot of salad, side salad for this week, so I did cut some of that romaine lettuce up from last week. And again too, like I think some of the nectarines got eaten last week as well, so that's why I picked up more. We always use apples. And then I used the red bell peppers that we got last week for fajitas, so I might do that again this week and use the green ones for that as well. But you know, like I said, they didn't have too much going on really either, the stores. But again, a couple things like the avocados, that's an awesome price. I wanted to get that. The lettuce also too, I think that's cheaper than what Aldi's price is right now. And then again too, the deli meat and cheese also, which was pretty good. So anyways, thought I'd just share with you guys that and those two little hauls that they had, just a couple of the little produce things that they had going on. And like I said, I thought I'd share with you guys those deals and what we picked up at those two stores for today. Well guys, I'm going to take a shower now and get to bed. But little update from yesterday on the football game, actually, because we ended up discovering this today. We rushed yesterday for 622 yards, which we found out is tied for 14th overall in Illinois high school like football history, which is pretty amazing. And like I said, that's really amazing, because I don't think that we have any records or hold any records like in, you know, like again, I think they keep like the top 20. I think some stats they might keep the top 50 or something like that. Those might be individual records, but like team records, I think they keep the top 20. And so we would be tied with number 14 for the most in a single game for rushing, which is really cool. Because like I said, we have never like held any record like that. At least like when I go on there, I don't see any of that. But you have to, I think, submit that. So I think that he has to submit it to get it like placed in that, you know, like, you know, again, and they have to verify and make sure, like, you know, that that was really true and everything like that, which they can use like the huddle footage and stuff like that to verify it. But because at first I guess they were like totaling it up or whatever, because I know they keep like stats, like, you know, and normally they do it through huddle, like they'll, you know, total it up afterwards or whatever. And then my dad, I think, was totaling it up, and then somebody was like, no, check his work. They didn't believe that his math was right, and he's like, I actually checked it 3 times because I didn't think it was right either. And then again too, another coach ended up like double checking, was like, no, he's right, like that was the total rushing yards. And so we know for sure that the head coach, our head coach that we have now had for 3 years, that was his highest rushing rushing yards ever in a full game that he's ever coached in, ever, like at any school, not just when he coached, you know, again, this is the 3rd year coaching with us, but across any of the, you know, like years that he's coached at any other school, that's the most that they've ever got, which is really, really cool. So that was, you know, like I said, a really cool stat, I guess, to have as well. Like we made history, I guess, kind of last week. Well, we didn't make history, but it was the first time that we held out a team, or like, you know, shut out a team in, I think it was since like 2007 or something like that, or 2008 maybe. And then also too, since 2003 was the last time I think that we went 2-0 on a season, where we've won 2 games and haven't lost yet. And then again too, this other stat. So I was like, wow, we're making so many, like, you know, there's so much, you know, like history that we've made. And like just really in the last 2 years too, like making the playoffs for the first time in 21 years or whatever it was. So, and then again too, these stats between this week and last week as well. And I was telling you guys too how like the defensive coordinator, it was his first ever shutout that he's ever had in the years that he's coached as well, which I was like, that's also really cool. So some really cool stats being you know, like made, I guess, and kind of history being made as well, is really cool, really fun thing to observe, I guess. But The other thing too, guys, about my little sweater situation yesterday, or what I was gonna wear, because I think I told you guys on Thursday, I was like, it's supposed to be cold. Like today was only like 60 something, I think is a high. Maybe it got into the 70s, but I think it was like high 60s, maybe low 70s today. So it was like really chilly, but like last night was pretty cold too. So I did end up wearing like jeans. I wore a sweatshirt, but then over my sweatshirt, I wore, I think I shared with you guys, I don't remember what month it was, but a while ago we ended up finding some clearance stuff at Meijer, and I think it was like the beginning of the year maybe, and like we got a couple things for like Matthew and Jack, and my dad picked out some stuff like different Christmas things kind of that people are gonna get, but I ended up picking out this like really nice like long, it was like a fleece kind of, but like long like sweater kind of thing that like buttoned up, and it like goes down about to my knees. And so I found that yesterday. I told my dad, I was like, give it to me for my birthday, but give it to me as an early birthday present so that I can wear it for like the football games, because then if I have to wait till I get it in November, it'll be after football season. I was like, and that honestly, it was so warm. I was not cold whatsoever yesterday, and I genuinely thought I was going to, but like with just, because I wore just a sweatshirt like when we went to the school and we were on the bus and everything like that, and then I put the jacket, you know, kind of like over my sweatshirt. I wore that like on the, you know, while we were at the game, and it was windy at the game too, but I was not cold one bit. I was so happy that I found that and remembered that I got that too, because it was so warm and like snuggly too, and like it was just, I was honestly so comfortable. Like the cold was not bothering me. Now the like bus ride and the, you know, that situation, like that was not fun, but at least I was not cold at all, like especially at the game. But yeah, again, that was just some cool stuff too from the football game yesterday. And we kind of just watched college football all day today. But like I said, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed because I gotta get to Jewel tomorrow, because I think we want to cook breakfast on the Blackstone. I guess we did it last year, I don't remember it, like start to the NFL season, like the first Sunday football game for NFL. I guess we had like cooked on the Blackstone, and Jack was like, oh, can we do it again? I don't remember, but okay, we're gonna we're gonna do it, I guess. So we have to go to the grocery stores early so we can get back early so that we can go to and, you know, cook on the Blackstone for breakfast tomorrow. So anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.